Hello, my name is April, and today is Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is a very special day for me um, and so many others. But it's a special day for me because it's a day that's set aside to honor those who gave their life for protecting our country, our way of life. And so I am excited to be able to do something that honors those fallen soldiers. And because I think that it's really very important that in remembering those that we've lost, that we remember that we're still here. And in remembering that we're still here, for our lives not to be in vain, for what they meant to us to not be in vain, what they gifted to us to not be in vain, and for us to be able to live our lives to its fullest potential and be able to have peace and be able to have joy and be able to move through and process grief, and knowing that it will always be some sadness there for those that we have lost. And there will always be, a sadness there for the lives that were given, but for there also to be some joy behind the memories, the joy in the fact that we live in the gift that they gave us. And so that it is a bittersweet day. And for me, being a veteran, I had the honor and the honor and the privilege to serve with some of those who have fallen. And so I praise God for them and what they meant to me. And I lift up their families and their loved ones and their friends and their fellow soldiers who are still with us today, who struggle and deal and cope with the loss of their fallen soldier or their friend or their family member. This video is for support for PTSD and natural support for PTSD. I am a distributor for Young Living essential oils, and essential oils is simply oils that are derived from plant-based items. So you have a peppermint plant, you have lavender plants, you have cedar trees, you have all these God-given things that we can pull an oil from. So if you love sunflower seeds, you know that if you have sunflower seeds in your hand, you squeeze your hand, you open your hand, what do you have in your hand? You have oil in your hand. That's an essential oil. So Young Living is a company that thrives and they press to make sure that every bottle of their oil is pure, is not mixed with pesticides or chemicals. They haven't added anything to it to stress it for mass production, to stretch it for mass production. They make sure that the quality is above par so that you're getting the best that you can for your body. So Young Living blew me away years ago, and they created a collection that is geared for those who have trouble sleeping, who have anxiety, deal with depression, have gone through traumatic experiences, and have issues with being able to deal with those traumatic experiences. So I literally was in tears when I saw this collection for the first time, that they cared so much for those who are going through PTSD, that they took the time to do the research to find out what needed to be triggered in the brain to be able to stimulate positive thoughts, to be able to stimulate patterns where you're able to rest and actually sleep through the night, where you're able to trigger things in your mind, and you'll have your neural activity that goes off that allows you to be able to process thoughts better and to be able to trade out negative thoughts for positive thinking. It's amazing. I literally, honest, you guys, I broke down in tears when I saw this because I knew that there were so many people who needed this support. There are lots of resources, lots of help that is out there. And so this is just one of those resources. So I really want to encourage anyone who is going through post-traumatic stress syndrome to keep looking. Don't give up. Don't give in. There is help available for you. There are resources. There are help aids that are available to you. And so I just encourage you to keep pressing until you find something that works for you. We're all different. We're all unique. None of our experiences are exactly the same. We don't feel our experiences exactly the same way. So just because one way doesn't work for you doesn't mean that the hope is gone. You keep going till you find something that works for you. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you this collection. It is a two-part collection from Young Living. It is a seasonal collection. Now, some of the reasons why you may see something that's seasonal with Young Living, like I said, we don't add anything to it, so it's not stretched for mass production, right? So if a certain plant is not in season to grow, you can't pull from you can't pull oil from a plant that's not currently growing. So there are definitely oils that are seasonal. So if it's not safe to pull at that time, then guess what? Young Living is going to wait until it comes back in season. So that's just one of the reasons that you may see a seasonal oil, okay? I will say that normally if something is only available for 3 days or something like that, then they will show it on their front screen to say that it's only available for 3 days. All right, now, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can start talking about the Freedom Collection. All right, so the Freedom Collection is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So we're just gonna go into it so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the Freedom Collection is 2 kits together. Okay, it is 2 kits together on that Freedom Collection. So on the Freedom Collection, let me just make sure. So this is just some pictures that I pulled that I thought were pretty nice from online. I saw them, and just people who are dealing with not being able to sleep. And as we know, sleep is so very important to your mental health, to your physical health, to your spiritual well-being as well. And so sleep is essential for us to be able to process, for our cells to be able to rejuvenate. And if you're not rested, you can be stressed, angry, people who haven't had their morning coffee in the morning, these the types of things. Your body needs its rest in order for you to function well. So not being able to sleep is a huge part of PTSD. So the first kit in the collection is called Freedom Sleep. Now, inside Freedom Sleep, there are 4 different blends. So a blend is a single essential oil mixed with other oils to promote a specific encounter or experience. So inside the Freedom Sleep, you have the Aroma Sleep, and these are the 15 milliliter bottles, okay? So it's going to last you a while. Last year, I missed out on being able to get this collection. So this year I am not missing out. So the 15 milliliter Aroma Sleep, and we'll talk about each one of these individually in just a little bit. The 15 milliliter of Freedom, and the 15 milliliter of Inner Harmony, and also 5 milliliter bottle of Valor, okay? And Valor is one of the oils that is currently a part of our starter kits. That's a whole nother subject, which is phenomenal, but the starter kit is basically at least 12 oils that you can get at a price that you never would have been able to buy them for if you were buying all the oils separately, and it comes with a diffuser. Okay, so that's pretty awesome that it also comes with a diffuser for you that is free inside that kit. So Valor is one of those items that is now part of our starter kit, which is awesome. So with the Freedom Sleep, and just in a word here, you have freedom that means so much to different people, but when you are frustrated and you're angry and you have a host of problems to deal with individually, it's really hard to feel free when you're bound by so many of those emotions that are going on. So the Freedom Sleep Collection is a group of essential oils that was created to help to reestablish positive energy throughout the body, helping you to relax, calm your thoughts, your feelings, and this is to prep you for bedtime. So it helps you to relax your body and your mind so you can be rejuvenated and the ability to overcome life challenges and help you reach your highest potential. So we'll talk about those a little bit more. The Freedom is an essential oil blend that was created to help reestablish positive energy flow throughout the body. It also enhances the other essential oil blends that's in the Freedom Kit. The Aroma Sleep is an essential oil blend that helps promote a calm, relaxing, and balancing effect, both physically and emotionally, prior to sleep for a good night's rest. The Inner Harmony is an essential oil that blends and promotes harmony and balance and amplifies spiritual awareness. It stimulates the release of negative memories, calms the mind, and fosters peace. Now that is amazing because so often it is so hard for us to process our thoughts, and those negative memories, those negative thoughts keep coming and just like a battering ram comes for us. So something that triggers the neurons in your mind to that area of your brain that processes memories, and for you to be able to process those negative memories in a better way is phenomenal. The Valor, again, this one comes in the starter kit as well. Essential oil blend is formulated to balance energies and to instill courage and confidence and self-esteem, which in turns helps to overcome anger and negative emotions, thus promoting a feeling of self-control. So it stimulates the brain, elevating the mind to help overcome stress and frustration by opening emotional blockage and enhancing the frequency of prosperity of mind. So just being able to get the weight off of you. And it's awesome because, again, you do this by the sense of smell. You know, you're not drinking these things. None of the essential oils that are in these collections are something that you're going to take internally. You take it in by breathing them in, okay? And then that is going to fire off the neural pathways of your mind to help you to be able to process your emotions in a healthy way. Awesome. All right, so then we'll get to the Freedom Release Collection. Now, the Freedom Release Collection has 5 oils, 5 blends in them, okay? Divine Release is a 15 milliliter. You have the essential oil 15 milliliter of Freedom. So you saw that twice, right? The essential oil blend of Joy, and I actually have Joy. This is one of the ones that is available throughout the year. And so with this one, and I'll bring it in pretty close there so that you can see it. There we go, Joy. And so this is one that I keep at home. I love this one. And then also you have your 15 milliliter of TR Care. And guys, when I talk to you about the TR Care, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We'll talk about it here in just a little bit, but the TR Care is phenomenal. And then the 15 milliliter of Transformation essential oil blend. So that one is pretty phenomenal on itself. So with these, I usually put them in a diffuser. Again, you're breathing it in, but also I take joy with me, right? Wow. Just, yeah, wow. That's a phenomenal scent. Um, with each one of these bottles, and I'll hold it up close. I hope you'll be able to see it here. You'll have a list of which oils right there on the bottle, all the ingredients that you need to see. And I see there's a little glare on the screen, so you probably don't see it. But inside this bottle is citrus, and there is also, oh wow, there's so many different citruses in here. There's jasmine in here, there's tangerine that's in here as well. Oh, bergamot. Now, guys, bergamot is one of my must-have oils. I'm just telling you. And it's inside Joy. It is definitely one of my top 5 favorite oils, bergamot, and it's in here. And when I smell bergamot, it just, I can definitely feel weight lifting off of me. And it's just an awesome oil to use for depression, anxiety, if you're feeling stressed out. It's a phenomenal oil, and it's inside Joy, and Joy is part of that collection. So that's just a few of the single oils that is inside that blend. But sorry, I get lost in just the phenomena of this is amazing to me. But yes, the product summary for your Freedom Release is that it's physical strength combined with emotional and mental clarity and focus in the foundation of progressive life. When any of these areas are out of balance, frustration, anger, and a host of other problems that can affect us as an individual, the Freedom Release collection of essential oils was created to bring a sense of balance and harmony that attracts love and joy. It helps release feelings of anger and promotes forgiveness, elevating the mind and bringing out the genital characteristics of oneself for a positive outlook on life. And I'm telling you guys, just smelling the Joy on its own it puts me in a different headspace. Like seriously, it puts me in a different headspace. It's pretty awesome. So, and I think that you probably even saw it. It's like instantly just this calming notion that comes over. It's phenomenal. But inside the Freedom Release, the 5 oil blends that are there are Freedom. It's an essential oil blend that was created to help establish a positive energy flow throughout the body. It also enhances the other essential oil blends that are in the Freedom Kit. So all of these work together is basically what that means. The Joy that I showed you is an essential oil blend, was created to produce a magnetic energy that brings joy to the soul. It helps to cope with grief, relax, to calm, thus releasing negative memories and thoughts that can lead to poor health. And so when you're stressed out, when you are anxious, when you're depressed, those things also affect your physical health. And so they all work together. Transformation is an ancient essential oil blend that was created to reach into the deep recesses of the mind to help unlock and release repressed memories, stimulating a positive transformation of thought and energy. Divine Release Essential Oil is a blend that helps release feelings of anger and promotes forgiveness, elevating the mind and bringing about balance, harmony, and the gentle characteristics of oneself. Now that's Divine Release. I do have Release. This is one that is normally available to you throughout the year. And so smelling that one is a stronger scent. It's a spicier scent to this one. Wow, that one just like hits you. And it's definitely a different feel to it from the Release to the Joy. Okay. And inside this release, now, like I said, the one that's here is Divine Release. The one that's in this one is some Yang Lang. It has citrus in it. Grapefruit is in this one. Lemon is in this one. Blue cypress is also here. Jasmine is in this one. Rose is in this one. Sandalwood. Oh my goodness, there's so many beautiful oils that are in this blend. It is amazing. And so just that is, it's a spicier one for the release. I'm going to smell these two together and kind of tell you just with these two. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Wow. These two together, and this isn't even just the entire kit. I'm trying to even put that into words, how that makes me feel. The blend of the two together, just these two, it's a it's a light, it's a light feeling. Not like lightheaded, but just kind of a wow, I wish I could put that into words. Try again. It's a pleasantness. And when I say a light feeling, I definitely don't mean lightheaded. I just mean like the opposite of heavy. There's clarity, like in process of thought. And I know that kind of sounds weird for me to say clarity, and I'm trying to find a way to describe it, but I guess that did help as I continue to smell it. There's definitely like a sharpness of thought, a clarity that I feel. Wow. Um, Guys, I haven't done this before. I knew that I wanted to buy the Joy because the Joy was a part of the collection that was available. And I, like I said, last year I wasn't able to get a kit. And so I missed out on being able to get when it was in season last year. But I said, well, at least let me get some of the oils that are in the kit. And Joy was one of them. So I've used Joy on, a regular basis. I did not think until this video to smell them together. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to leave those open right there. It's amazing. So I let you know about the release that I have. The Divine Release is only available in the kit. You can't get it outside of the collection for the Divine Release, but you are able to get the release throughout the year, and it's pretty amazing in itself. The TR Care, let's talk about that for a little bit. This is the one that just really blows my mind, if your mind is not already blown already. TR Care is an essential oil blend that uplifts emotions by reducing stress and calming feelings of discord. It helps to unlock past emotional blockages, such as fear and insecurity, by restoring confidence and equilibrium. That is amazing to me, that you can smell something that helps you get to that place. And I can just imagine TR Care being really good for therapy sessions. I can imagine TR Care being something that's really good for meditations. And, the song that says free your mind, but just being able to free your mind. And so In Vogue was one of my groups, definitely back in the day. And still today, if I hear In Vogue singing today, I got to stop and go, got to jam to them. So definitely something that helps you to be able to free your mind. And so I think these kits are phenomenal. This is just more pictures that I pulled off of the internet that are opposite of those pictures that we started with those people not being able to sleep, but them now being able to get their restful sleep. So I know you're wondering now, where can you get the kit? If you want to go to my website will have the link. Now, because this is a seasonal item, Young Living doesn't allow us to put the products that are seasonal on our own personal web pages because they're not always available. But you can go to my website, click on all products. When you click on all products, it's going to reroute you to youngliving.com. And when it does that, you'll be able to click on collections, and it's within that collection. I'm going to go ahead and show you the collection on my screen so that you can see it. This is youngliving.com. So when you go to my website, you'll be able to get routed to youngliving.com, and it'll tie back to my information so that I can see that you purchased. Okay, so that's why you want to start off with my website and then click on all products from there. But this is Young Living here. You'll see the products tab there, and then in products, you'll see under essential oil products, you'll see collections. So you click on collections, and you'll see all the collections that are available there. And in that collection, I am so very excited, oh my gosh, to show you guys that the Freedom Sleep and Release Collection Bundle is available. So all the information that I just talked to you guys about, what's in the Freedom Collection, what they're used for, how to use them, how many drops to put in your diffuser, all of those things are there. But you saw just from me taking the tops off of them and smelling them, I was able to experience the productivity from each one of those blends, okay? And so, and it's just like if you were to walk up to a lavender plant, and you put your face down that lavender plant, and you breathe it in and take it in, just like you were able to do that, and you're able to experience smells from that lavender and how it has that calming sensation over you. This is what we're talking about. These are not chemicals, okay? This is not man-made stuff. This is straight from God's hand, where there was an oil that was pulled from the seed or from the plant or from the tree trunk base, the sap of the tree. And that's called resin tapping. And it's actually pretty cool because they cut into the tree just enough to get to the sap. And then they use that same sap to put back on the tree to help heal the tree. It's a beautiful thing. And then pull the oil from that sap. Okay, so all 100%. You see the pricing here, okay? You see the pricing, and I'll blow this up so that you can see it. You see the pricing here. Retail is if you're not a Young Living member, right? And there's several ways to become a member. And it's very easy to become a member. Several ways to become a member. Okay, so that's the $406.58. Yep, it costs. The wholesale pricing is the price that you really want to buy this thing at. It's a 24% difference, right? $309. So much. I pray that you have a blessed Memorial Day. My prayers are with all of those who have lost a loved one, a friend, a fellow soldier. And I encourage you to live your life so that their sacrifice is not in vain. What they gave to you, what they remind you of, what they inspire you, what they encourage you to do, don't let it be in vain. We have an opportunity to live life to the fullest potential, to our best. And there's so many different ways of doing that. People exercise to be healthier, study the Word of God, pray for their spiritual well-being. You know, there's so many different over-the-counter prescriptions that are out there to help us get to where we want us to go, and some people choose to do that. But with there being so many different side effects, then oftentimes those things just add to our issues and our problems. And there's so many different anxiety and sleep disorder medications that are out there that they have to adjust all of the things that you take in order for you to get to a place that you feel well. So this is a natural perspective, a natural approach to being able to overcome or cope with or deal with or live better, live healthier, mental, spiritual, physical lives. And so on this Memorial Day, I pray well for you. God bless you. God bless you.